All right, welcome everybody to the Go Wellness Collaborative. This is Cade, Archibald, and we got our badass team here ready to jump into the latest and greatest in longevity medicine and peptides and regenerative medicine.
My YouTube videos are trending like they never have since I've started talking about Retatrutide. There's certainly interest out there in the marketplace. You'll see a big promotion by Eli Lilly next year. So let's just unpack retatrutide and why I think it's probably the biggest medical breakthrough of our lifetime.
Yeah, I have used it myself, and we're using it pretty regularly with clients. It's been nice because it's such a, you know, I know we get the GLP-1 decrease as we go from sema to tirzepatide to retatrutide, but it's been the most gentle on the gut. People love it. We've had, even we had a client that came in with some cardiovascular inflammation that seemed to improve. There's just so many different nuances around how it impacts people. Huge fan of it, but yeah, but I think it's been the most gentle on the gastric distress. So it's been an awesome add in for people, and definitely a huge game changer. We just had a guy finish up a 4-month program. He dropped his A1C from being on the high end of the pre-diabetic range. He was like 6.2 on that pre-diabetic range, and he's down to 5.3. So I mean, just that's 4 months. It's a great change,
Wow.
His C-reactive protein stabilized better, his ferritin stabilized better because we didn't get those inflammatory responses from all the oxidative stress from the sugar and the the advanced glycation end products that were being produced, but then also his triglycerides, his LDL cholesterol, and his VLDL cholesterol, they all came down as HDL came up. It's just such a good profile to see in people.
You can see semaglutide, the average weight loss was 15% of their total weight was gone. Tirzepatide was 20%, and it's a GLP-1 and a GIP. Retatrutide, which is the triple agonist, the GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon agonist, 25%. And even when you look at hemoglobin A1C, you'll see dramatic changes in hemoglobin A1C. I did semaglutide one time, and it was the worst week of my life. I was like so tired. I remember mountain biking with my friend, and usually I'm way ahead of him, and I couldn't keep up. And he's like, "What is wrong, man?" I was like, "I'm just trying this new peptide." He's like, "You're weird." Man, I just had no appetite. It was a beast. He forgot to turn the label over and read the entire instructions. And after about 4 days, by day three, he's like, "I'm feeling really sick." I'm like, okay, well, let's go through your peptides. Are you following the instruction? Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm like, okay, go to this one. How often are you injecting retatrutide? He's like, every day. I'm like, that's the problem. He's like, no, it says it right here. I'm like, turn it over. And he turns over the flap once a week. So, yeah, so be careful.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He got trimmed out fast. He came over for dinner and looked like a Skeletor.
God. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Reduced fatty liver by 80%.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Here's one study. Patients achieve at least a 30% reduction in liver fat within 48 weeks, with up to 93 to 100% seeing reductions of over 50% in the higher doses. So, retatrutide for liver steatosis and diabetic kidney disease. I mean, it's pretty insane. You'll see the beta hydroxybutyrate increase 2 to 3 fold. So for those of you who love Dr. Wool's ketones, I don't know if you guys aren't using the Immune Keto 5 blend. It's so good. Eli Lilly is now calling this the world's first true longevity drug.
I, I I don't know if it's the first, but it is definitely I would say it's an accurate statement though.
Yeah. FOXO4 is a transcription factor, and it binds to p53. It sequesters in the nucleus. It prevents the p53 driven apoptosis. It triggers apoptosis selectivity in senescent cells. So that's pretty interesting. This mechanism, it kills senescent cells rather than just suppressing their harmful phenotype, providing a more targeted approach to senolysis with demonstrated reversal of age-related decline in animal models. Oxytocin improves signaling, but it downregulates anxiety. And I think a lot of times where people are they want to make big changes in their life, and they have the behavior change that has to be in place. And if the behavior change doesn't happen, then it's not lasting. And so oxytocin just helps turn down that signaling, but it's really good for the cardiovascular system. And social media is like robbing kids of a lot of the oxytocin that comes from being engaged with other kids. And social media gives them dopamine, so it's like this false little pulse. And then what he's finding is that the serotonin is what really starts getting downregulated, where the kids end up feeling like there's not the same kind of meaning in life. And so his in his research, he's not against social media, but he's actually just seen it objectively and what it does to the brain. And he thinks oxytocin is the antidote.
Oh, I love that.
Dogs, unlike wolves, they have a muscle on their eyebrow to give that puppy dog look. I can't remember the name of the muscle, but wolves don't have that. And so one of the things that they've hypothesized, humans have been hanging out with dogs for about 40,000 years. And we've created this really unique relationship with them. Dan Sullivan calls dogs humans' first technology companion. And because dogs can, they, in exchange for some scraps of food, they, notify us when there's a threat in the forest, and then dogs also are protected because of the fires that humans learned how to build, which was technically the first technology humans accessed. But dogs, increase happiness, and people live longer. They are more social. You go walk your dog. If you want to meet new people, just go walk your dog, and they'll be like, dogs start sniffing each other's butts, and it's game over. You start talking to the other human.
Yeah.
I hope if dogs ever take over the world and they choose a king, I hope they don't just go by size, because I bet there are some chihuahuas with good ideas. That would be the most annoying dog as a king, like Chihuahua.
Yeah.
I'll just do a little plug for the Ageless Farm RX. I know we've had a lot of questions come in on, hey, where can you get some of these peptides? I'm having a tough time getting peptides either to my office or to different clients in different states. Um, Typically, this Ageless Pharma, we've been able to get it to pretty much any state. You can also get them in office. So reach out if you need some help there. Just email me directly, and I'll connect you. And there's some registration stuff. But yeah, I think it might be helpful for a lot of you guys out there looking for better solutions for your peptides.
Cool. All right. We'll see you guys next month. Love you all.
All right. We'll see everybody.
Bye, everybody.